Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to have you here today. I'm going to be teaching you some really important tools that will help you on your journey. And I tried to make this video 2 times the other day and I had major technical problems and it was an epical failure. And I think it's from Mercury retrograde. So I am asking Christ, Yeshua, and Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Archangel Michael to please assist me here today so that this time this video turns out the way I want and I'm able to get it up to all of you. And I'm even wearing my little crosses in honor of them. I've got my Yeshua cross that I inherited from my mom-in-law who passed a year ago. And then I've got my Mary Magdalene cross from the village near where she lived after Christ ascended. This is the Camar cross from the south of France. And I'm going to show this to you all so you can see this. The anchor represents hope because it's a fishing village. The heart represents love, and the cross is faith. And then it has like a little crown on the top of that because of King Jesus. So that's from the village of Mary Magdalene. It's a village where they have a big celebration in her honor. It's like where they celebrate her feast day, and they have lots of tributes that they pay to her because she lived in that area for a while after Christ ascended with her family and her followers and everybody and her children. She had several children. So I'm wearing these in honor of them today, and hopefully, and I'm also wearing my red Patriot colors today because I'm standing strong in my patriotness, I guess you can say, in hopes everything is still on path for the right timeline and everything's going to work out for us. I'm just believing that it's all going to work out soon. So I'm wearing that red. Anyways, so let's get busy. I have a huge teaching to share with you today that's going to be really helpful for all of you on your journey. And I've got a bunch of show and tell. I have a bunch of things here. I'm going to tell you a little disclaimer. When I share these products with you, I have no ties to these companies. In fact, you can order these products in any brand you want and from any website that you want to order them. I don't care because I don't have any financial ties to these. I'm sharing them with you because these are the ones I use. You can use whatever you want. These are examples. I just wanted to say that little disclaimer. I try really hard to not promote products to people that I'm tied into at all. I have one product I promote that's a detox product, and I don't really, I don't do that as a business. It's just that I have a link to it that's my own personal link only because I use that product and I buy it and it happens to be an MLM company. But I don't promote that as a business. I don't go signing people up. I'm not using it for financial gain. I make very little to no money on it whatsoever. I only share that link because I'm signed up to get it for myself at a wholesale price. And when I share the link, you're able to go there and sign up if you want and do the same. So other than that, I really avoid like the plague promoting any products that have a financial tie to me because it makes me feel icky. I don't like that. Now, anyone else, I'm not condemning anyone who wants to do that. If you want to promote products to people, go ahead. I'm not going to judge you. There's no judgment here. I'm just saying what feels good to me, and what feels good to me is sharing products from my heart that are things that I use in my own life and that I have spent multiple hours of time researching and trying out on myself as a guinea pig and using things. I will recommend those on this channel from time to time. And I have nothing at all to do with those companies, no financial tie whatsoever. And that's just my personal thing. You can do whatever you want, and please don't take any offense by this. It's not a judgment. So anyways, if you're ready to begin, I am, because we've got some good stuff here. Okay, so today we are talking about smudging. Smudging. So for those of you who do not know what smudging is a shamanic practice that's been practiced by shaman all over the world, indigenous native shaman in Australia, in the South America, in Mexico, Central America, Africa, African continent, by tribal members. I'm trying to think what else. The Native Americans in America, the First Nations in Canada, all have shamanic shaman people who practice who started the smudging hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands of years ago. This is a ritual that's been going on for a very long time. And what smudging is all about is using smoke and using specific resins or oils or plant medicines to clear the energy from negative energy, to clear negative energy, and for healing, to prepare a space for enlightenment or for spiritual growth or connection to God, to clear entities, negative entities and negative energy out of your office, your car, your bedroom, your home, your entire home, your space, whatever space you're in, buildings. You can use it for haunted buildings. You can clear entities by smudging. There's a lot of things and places you can go and use smudging for, but it's all about clearing the negative energy. You can also smudge yourself. I try to do it in between clients and before and after I work with clients in some way. I try to clear my energy. I have different methods I use besides smudging. I have many various methods for doing that. And to keep the energy clear and keep me as a pure channel, basically, pure vessel of information and light and love. So I keep myself clear. So today I'm going to talk to you about the different types of smudging you can do and how you can do it, and where and why. So the two main things, or how do you want to say, plants that people will use for smudging are Palo Santo. This says Palo Santo on it, which means holy wood. And sage. This is sage oil. Let's see if you guys can see this. It's kind of like, the light is kind of like blinding it. Here we go. I'm trying to get it in a spot where the camera is going to pick it up and it's not going to be blinded by the light. There we go. That's Clary sage. And then, whoops, this one is Palo Santo. I'll hold this up so you can read that. Okay, so first I want to talk to you about sage. So sage, I don't have the dried sage to show you, but usually you can get a bunch of dried sage in a bunch, and you can light it with a lighter or with a match, and then it smokes. It has smoke coming out of it, and you can use it in your car, you can use it in your office, you can use it in your space to clear, again, negative energy from people who have been in that space who have negative energy. If you're a healer, you're going to want to clean in between clients because you don't want their energy going to the next client. You can clear your car if you're parking it in different places all over. They may have entities. I've actually had a demon hop in my car before, believe it or not. True story. I swear to God that happened. Very scary story, but we were able to have Archangel Michael assist and get that thing out of my garage because it followed me home in my car and came into my garage. I'll tell that story some other time. But you can use smudging for that type of thing. So the sage, you can burn it and create smoke, and you walk from room to room and clear and just kind of wave it around. You can wave it around yourself. You can use it to clear your crystals. You can pick up a crystal. Here, I'm going to grab a crystal really quick here. Trying to grab a crystal. So you can take your crystal and you can wave your smudger over it and all around it and use it to clear the energy of the crystal. That's something you can do. I don't have one here. The reason I don't have it is because I actually have a lot of allergies and sensitive lungs, so I cannot handle smoke. Smoke makes me choke. I don't like it. So for those of you who are sensitive to smoke, I'm going to have an alternative method to talk to you about in a second. So the next thing that you can use to smudge is called Palo Santo. It's holy wood. This is a stick of Palo Santo. Now, a tree has not been killed for this, just so you understand. I get sustainably harvested Palo Santo that comes from Ecuador, and it comes from trees that are already dead or have died or have fallen over or been broken by animals, knocked them down, whatever. They've already lived their lives, okay? So trees are not being murdered because I love the trees. I have a huge relationship with trees. I love them a lot. I've been accused of being a tree hugger, and I am. I go out and I hug them and tell them I love them in the whole 9 yards. I really love trees. So this is sustainably harvested, and this is a Palo Santo holy wood stick. It's holy wood. And the South American and Native American and Mexican shaman have used this for thousands of years. And you light the top of it, it creates a smoke, and then you can go around from room to room, and you can clear your car, your office, whatever, clear yourself. And the difference between the sage and the Palo Santo, there's not much of a difference. They're both very, very high vibrational frequency. The reason they're able to clear is because their vibrational frequency is super high. And I'm going to be actually talking about the vibrational frequency of plants and oils in my healing class I'm going to be teaching. I just completed it. I'm looking for a venue right now to teach the class online. I'm looking for like a live video conferencing program where I can teach you guys the classes that won't cost me an arm and a leg. But I'm going to be teaching an energy medicine basics class where I teach you about every type of energy healing known to man. And I'm going to be covering essential oils and plant medicines and hands-on healing and intentional healing and just all the different types of healings, all the different hundreds of modalities that there are. I'm going to go over all of those in that class. And then I'm going to teach you some basic, actual hands-on energy stuff that you can do right now this second. So that will be hopefully, I'm hoping to teach this in March. I have to get onto a platform first, so I'm working that out, and then hopefully we'll get this going in March. But in the meantime, these two oils, Clary Sage and Palo Santo, are super high vibrational oils, so they're able to clear out all the negative energy, and they've been used for hundreds and thousands of years. And so if you don't like smudging with the smoke like myself, or you have allergies, you don't like smoke, it makes the house smoky, your family complains, my family bitches and complains if I smudge with smoke, and that's one of the reasons I don't do it. So for you, I have a little treat today. So this is Clary Sage oil, which I've been showing you, and Palo Santo oil, and what you can do is you can use either one or the other, or both of them, and you buy one of these. This is a dark bottle. Essential oils go bad if they're exposed to light, so you want a dark bottle. It has to be navy blue or brown or black or some kind of a dark colored little. This is about 1 ounce. You just want a little spray bottle, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to take, I make a clearing formula that is 10 drops of Palo Santo, 10 drops of Clary Sage, and I put them into the bottle, and then I add in distilled water. Make sure it's distilled. In fact, I'll show this to you. This is distilled water. It's had all the minerals removed. So that's that. And what you're going to do is you're going to put 10 drops of either one of those two oils or both. It's up to you. Some people don't like the smell of Palo Santo, so they use sage. And some people don't like the smell of sage, so they use Palo Santo. This is an individual thing that's up to you. You need to smell them and decide. Now, I like the smell of both of them. So what I do is I do 10 drops of each, 10 drops of Palo Santo, 10 drops of Clary Sage oil. I put it in this bottle. I fill it up 3/4 of the way to 2/3 of the way full of the distilled water. The reason why you don't want to fill it to the top is you need to be able to shake it really well and mix it all up, okay? So when you shake it and you mix it up, it's going to work more efficiently. The next thing I do is I add a little piece of this black tourmaline. Now, I did a video last week on the black tourmaline and how you use it for protection and for clearing and cleaning the air. So, or not just the air, I'm sorry, the energy. My brain is like doing one of those brain things. Okay, so I did a video on how to use this for cleaning the energy and protection. Okay, protection from negative attack, psychic attack, demonic entities, you know, yada, yada, yada. You can watch the video and see for yourself all about that. But what I do is I take a little piece of this tourmaline because it's very, very fragile. It breaks and chips apart really easily. And I put it into my little bottle. And you can buy these bottles, by the way, at any health food store. A lot of pharmacies sell them. A lot of cosmetic stores, a lot of drug stores have them. You can buy them online. But I take and put a little piece of that in the bottle and I mix it up. And why I do that is because that puts the frequency of the tourmaline into the smudging spray. So this is a personal smudging spray you're going to make. So here's the cool thing about this smudging spray is you can go around from room to room or wherever you are, your car, and it makes everything smell really good. I carry one in my car and I have one in the house at all times. And what's cool about these little bottles is you can travel with it because when you travel and you stay in icky hotel rooms or houses you rent or condos you rent all over the world, you have no clue who was in that before you and all the other people and all their icky energy, their negative energy. You have no idea what kind of energy is in there. So you can spray your room, take it when you travel. It's 1 ounce, so you can put it in your little travel cosmetic bag and it'll fit in there nicely. You can spray your space when you travel, especially if you're going to places like Europe that are really old, that might have a haunted building that you're staying in that might have ghosts. You want to spray this around to clear that energy out and keep that out. And bring in Archangel Michael and ask Archangel Michael to clear and remove and purge out any kind of entities that do not belong there for your highest good. Really important when you do this clearing work, when you go around your house, when you go around your car, when you go in your office, and you do this smudging, it's so imperative that you invite in God, you invite in Archangel Michael, and if you want to invite in Christ, Yeshua Christ, or Jesus Christ as we call him, you can invite him in to assist you. Because doing this by yourself and being a Lone Ranger isn't always as effective as having help from the big guns. You know, you want the supernatural powers to assist you. So you use the spray, you use the high frequency oils, and you use your intention to bring in God and bring in Archangel Michael, and then you go around and you ask to clear space. Now, when you're doing it in your house or your office, I think it's important to bless the room as well. You can bless it in the name of the highest light of God. You can ask God to bless it for you. However you want to bless it, it's up to you. That's a personal thing, how you bless things. But I would recommend doing a blessing. If you have entities in your house and you're going to use this to clear them out, you would go from room to room and spray and bless every single room and ask Michael and God to escort whatever out of that room, out of the house. When you do that, it's good to move in a clockwise fashion, start in the back corner of the house and move in a clockwise fashion all the way around the house, and then push the energy out the door. That's really important. So you also may want to have someone assist you, because I think where two or more are gathered, we know that prayer, wherever two or more are gathered, it's very successful and more powerful. So if you can have a partner assist you when you're doing that type of hardcore clearing work, if you have a house that you think is haunted or you have entities in your house, you want to make sure that you have a partner assisting you, and you can each go to each of the far corners of the house and eventually meet each other at the front door, and then move the energy out the front door. Really, really important. So, so these are some things you can do. Now, I want to talk to you about some important differences between Palo Santo and Clary sage. So Clary sage can have a tendency to also invite in spirits. So for people who are using sage to sage, a lot of people sage, and what they don't understand is if you're not careful with it, you can create problems. It clears. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It does clearing, but it also can invite stuff in. So it's important for you, if you're going to just use only sage to smudge, or you're going to use sage combined with Palo Santo, you need to ask Archangel Michael to help and to protect, because you want to call in God as well, because you want to make sure that you don't invite in any kind of negative entities. That's very important when you're using sage. Now, when you're using Palo Santo, I'm going to show you this little product. This is Medicine of the People, and it's a Native American made product by the Navajo Native Americans in Arizona. I first discovered this many years ago at the Grand Canyon in Arizona. And they have a whole line of beautiful products that they make from scratch. And on the back, it says Holywood Spiritual Cleansing and Protection. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Spiritual Cleansing and Protection, Holywood. So what you can do with this, Palo Santo, the reason why that is different than sage is that Palo Santo not only clears the energy, but it also protects you. Sage will not protect you. Sage will clear the energy, but it will not protect you. Palo Santo will protect you. This is a protection balm. I'll open this up and show it to you. It's like a balm. And what I do is I put my fingers in it and I dab some on my crown that I connect with God's source with, and my third eye here, and I bless myself in the name of the Mother, Father, God, the Son, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit. I like to do that. That's just my thing that I do. You don't have to do it. You may not be a Christian. You may practice whatever religion or not practice any religion, just spirituality. You can do it however you want, but I like to take and dab a little on my head, on my third eye, on my throat, on all my chakras, basically, on all my energy centers for protection. And I especially like to do this before I go into stores and buildings and malls and places where there's people, like other people, because I have no clue what energies these people have. I am what's called a Heyoka empath, which is a super, super duper empath. I'm very sensitive to energies and to people and to chemicals and to everything. I'm sensitive to everything on this planet. I'm hypersensitive. And I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that because I am a star seed and a light worker, and all of the star seeds who are here are sensitive and empathic in some way. If you are a star seed, you're probably an empath as well. So we take on the energies of all the humans and all of the negative stuff very, very, very easily, very easily. And so if you get this stuff, you can put it on before you go in public, and this will help keep your energy clear and protected. It will protect you so that when you're walking around all of these strange humans who you do not know, that will kind of protect you. Okay, you should also be putting your bubble of protection around yourself. I ask every morning for that. I have a 3-step protection that I share with my clients when they do sessions with me that we work on. It's important when I'm teaching my clients how to take care of themselves that I give them all this protection. So if you have a session with me in the future, I will be working with you on that. That's important to know. That's part of your session, is learning how to protect yourself properly. So that is that. So basically, just to review, you can use sage that you can buy in a bunch, which I'll give you guys a link to where you can buy the sage, where you can buy the Palo Santo, the Medicine of the People, their website, which is medicineofthepeople.net, and you can buy all sorts of handmade healing products from them. These ladies make all kinds of amazing healing products for your body, your mind, and your spirit. And I love the fact that it's made by our indigenous Americans. I mean, they are the true Americans. It's their country. They were here first. So I love the fact that it's made by them. I love the fact that it's for healing. I love the fact that it's pretty much organic, and it's all organic. This says right on it that it's organic oil, and it's all handmade. And it's a small business that I can help, because as a patriot, one of the most important things to me is supporting small businesses, family-run businesses, individual-run businesses, all the small businesses that built this beautiful country that we live in. And North America in general, up in Canada as well, America, our countries were built on mom and pop businesses. And so I go overboard to try to buy things from people who run small businesses. Very important. So to review this again, you can buy like the sticks. This is a stick of Palo Santo, or you can buy a bunch of kind of a banded up bunch of sage. They take it and they have to tie it all up because it's like a lot of like leaves and stuff, and they put it into a bunch, and then you light the top of it, and be very careful. You don't want to burn down your house or anything, but you light the top of it and be very careful. Light this, and then you go around with the smoke and you clear, and you can go around yourself and all over your body and clear yourself. Be really careful again. If you do not like smoke, again, these wonderful oils, make sure whatever brand you buy, it is sustainably harvested and organic, 100% organic. You do not want chemicals or toxins in your body. That is the worst thing ever. They've already weaponized everything on this planet with lots of toxins and heavy metals and chemicals, which I talk about in videos and on Facebook all the time. I talk about this all the time in my books that I've written. Talk about all the toxins, the heavy metals, and chemicals that the cabal has used against us to harm us and kill us and control us and wipe out our brain so they can mind control us, all of that. So please make sure whatever oils you use that it's organic. Make sure the water you put in your bottle is distilled, 100% distilled, so all of the minerals and things have been removed. So it's purified water. And make sure you shake it really well. If you can get a tourmaline crystal, like a skinny one, this one's kind of fat, but if you can get a skinnier one, you can break off a little piece and put it in, and that will make it even more powerful. Please support our wonderful Native American Navajo people in Arizona by getting some of this. And I do not know them. They've never met me. I do not have a financial tie to this. So when I promote this product, just so you know, I'm not making any money. I'm promoting it because I love this. I love these people. I love this product, and it's very beneficial. So that's the only reason I'm sharing that. So So you can use the smudge or you can use the oils, mix it up, get yourself a little bottle. Make sure the bottle is dark. If it's light, the oils will get ruined. Okay, they cannot be in the sun. Do not leave this in the sun because sun ruins essential oils. You want to keep it in a dark, cool place in the center component of your car. If you have one there or in your house, somewhere out of the sun, not in a window where it's going to get sunlight on it and get ruined. So please make sure you do that. Same with your oils. When you buy essential oils, make sure you store them in a cool, dark place so that you protect the oils because they will be ruined by heat and they will be ruined by sunshine. So I think pretty sure I covered everything I want to talk about today. If you have any questions, message me through my website, spiritualgrowthjourneys.com, and I will have links down below to all these products. I will actually have links to the exact products that I'm using here down below if you want them, or you can buy them anywhere you want. I don't care. I'm putting a few Amazon links. If you don't want to buy them on Amazon, you don't have to. You can buy them anywhere, but it's just to show you, for example. So I will have that in the links. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like a private spiritual guidance or healing session with me, just message me through my website, spiritualgrowthjourneys.com. Let me know you'd like a session. On my private sessions page on my website, I list all the services I offer, all the things I do, lots of stuff that I do. I'm going to be teaching this class, and I will pretty soon be sending out an email to everybody who signs up on my list. And just so you know, if you sign up on my website, I don't have time to do newsletters and spam emails, so you don't have to worry about being spam because I don't have the time to do it. I'm too busy teaching and guiding people all day long, every day of my life here. So I don't have the time to spam you. The only time you will hear from me is if I have a class to announce or seminar to announce. Right now with the spamdemic, whatever you want to call it, I'm trying to talk in code words here, the plague, let's call it the plague. With the plague going around the planet, we're obviously locked down and I'm not able to travel and do seminars, but in the future, I plan to be traveling all over the planet and teaching seminars. That's really important for me. So if you sign up on my website, you will be notified of that kind of stuff. You'll be notified of seminars, workshops, any books I write in the future, any important things I have. I do not have a blog. My blog is this. This is my blog. It's a vlog. This is my vlog, and also on Facebook. If you connect with me in my group, Spiritual Growth Journeys group on Facebook, that's also my blog because I post all kinds of information in there and teaching in there and knowledge in there. I just don't have a time anymore to sit and write actual blogs like I used to. I did blogging for many years of my life. Ever since the internet started, I've been blogging because I'm a writer. I love to write, but I just don't have the time anymore. So I do these vlog videos, and I hope this has been of help for you. I love you all. I ask God to bless you all with health and happiness and joy in your life today and every day from this point forward. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you all. Bye.